Thank you, Oski, for being with us. Hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Could you introduce yourself, who you are, to the French audience?
My name's Oskar Gozdowski, also known as Oski. I'm a professional hockey player for Gentle Mates.
I have a first question. We have been wondering for years, and it's a shame that I ask you like only now. But are you British? Are you Polish? Are you both?
Okay, so I was born in Poland, and then my parents moved to England with me when I was like 6 months old.
Okay,
So my whole life I've been living in England.
okay. You feel more British than Polish then?
Yeah, I I mean I've lived here my whole life, so I
Mm.
don't like I only went to Poland to see family or on holiday, but I still consider myself Polish because I was born there, but I feel like if I choose one, it'll be more British sided.
Yeah. Yeah, your culture is British. I understand. I also moved
Yeah.
from Bulgaria to France very young, and yeah, I'm mostly French.
Okay.
Let's start with your early days in RLCS. So you start with Atow and a Chronic in Team Liquid in 2022. You make it straight to top 8 on your first RLCS split. The year after, you attend all lands and you go to the semifinals of the World Championship in Düsseldorf. How do you remember this very intense first year as a professional player?
I mean, it was good. Like I remember our first ever regional. We got exempted
Yeah.
by the game because we were not 15. And we didn't make main event. We went 0-3 and we got destroyed. So I mean, because of that, I think we put in a lot more work. I feel like before that regional, we were quite arrogant in thinking it's going to be a lot easier than it was. And then because of that result, we kind of start grinding like a lot more consistently as well. And I mean, to be honest, that first season, like, it just even though we were a new team, we had this sort of like confidence about us that like we didn't really care who we played because at the end of the day, it's just like we know what we're doing. It's a video game, so it's not like we're doing something new every time we play under pressure or anything. It's just a sense of like we grind every day and we gotta just respect that and like I don't know. It was a very. I mean, there's a lot of ups, but there's also a lot of downs. I mean, we won two regionals, but all the other regionals, they're not necessarily failures, but we definitely had some struggles in that year. Even though on paper after it was good results wise.
Mm. You are part of the same generation as Zen, Vatira, Atow, started RLCS at the same time. Do you feel that you belong to this group of players?
Sure. I mean, I, I don't really like care about stuff like that. I don't really think about it like that. Like that. I'm in this generation of players that are so good. I just try to like focus on myself and my team, whatever team I'm on at the time. I don't really think about it like that. But I mean, it's obviously nice to know that I'm getting put in the same category like when we arrived at the same time. But I don't know. I don't think it really affects me. Well, I try not to think about stuff like that.
Mm. Do you think maybe you have missed opportunities after this period with Liquid, or like how do you look at your career at the start of the career?
I mean, after Liquid, it was like I knew Atow wanted to go to a French-speaking team, and then me and a Chronic like we didn't want to like stick together, so we obviously knew it was a full disband. But I'm trying like thinking back, like the I don't remember getting many opportunities like for like the top teams. Like I remember I got a message from BDS like uh I don't even know when this was, but I was on the plane, and then I like during that time I kind of already had my team because it took a while for anyone to like reach out to me. So it was Oxygen and with Archie, and it was me and Archie, and then we were looking for a third, and I kind of already agreed to Archie and that I wanted to join him on Oxygen, and then I got a message from BDS at that moment like, oh hey, can you try out? And I remember I just like replied and I was like, I already have a team. Like I'm sorry, like it's too late. And other than that, I mean, there was no one else. I don't remember.
Mm.
I think it was just BDS
So
that messaged me.
let's move to this period with Oxygen, and then the following year with Ninjas in Pyjamas 24 and 25. From our perspective, those seasons look like each other, you know, like during the season it's okay, but at the end of the season, like you pop off, you perform really well at Worlds. Is there a secret to this? Like, do you recognize that pattern between those two seasons?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think the Oxygen season, for example, like the first split was me, Archie, and EXO, and we felt we needed more like firepower in individual ability, so we wanted to get someone like JOUEUR in for EXO. And then as soon as JOUEUR came in, we made the major. It looked a lot better than it did at the start. I think if we played maybe with JOUEUR from the start, it would have been different that season. But I mean, once again, it's not like someone's individual blame. But I don't know. It's them seasons are so weird because like when you're playing in the season, it's like you don't really try to think about it. Oh, this is the start of the season and it's not looking great compared to when you finish strong. I just kind of look at the same tournament, like every tournament the same, and like I just want to win it, you know.
Mm.
I don't know why it's like that when it comes to the end of it and Worlds. I tend to perform a bit better, but yeah, I don't know.
It seems like you are a LAN player, because every time you qualified for LAN, you always go to the playoffs. I think there's one time in London where you make top 9, but all the other times you perform very well. Any explanation for that? Are you a player that's better when you're against the wall, on where the stakes are particularly high?
I mean, to be honest, in my mind, I don't see myself as someone who is worse online compared to LAN. I just think when it comes to LAN, a lot of people's level kind of drops, whereas I think I don't really drop in level that much. And I don't know, it's more like it's more the nerves I think people don't deal with as well. But when I play on LAN, I don't know, it don't really like affect me in a bad way, you know.
Mhm.
And now especially, I think at the start it did, but the more I played, the more I had experience, so it got easier and easier. Better now.
This season with NIP, the improvement came with Radosin. Why did you choose him to replace Itachi?
Okay, so we knew mid-season that Itachi is going to the Donald Rocket League, and after that first split, we obviously carried on because for us, I mean, Itachi still wasn't even playing bad. Like it was the second split that we kind of decided that we need a change after the second split because we missed the second major. Because the only reason we missed the first major was because of that Geekay masterclass run, and yeah, I feel like that kind of messed our minds up a bit. I feel like we still should have changed after the first split, but because of that, we were so close. We were like, let's give it another split. It was an unlucky split, you know. But I don't know. I mean, Rado like was the only like the our only like or my only option. I think Snasky and Nass had a few people they wanted to try out, but I don't know. I didn't really see anyone else that would have improved us or we can rely on to play at Worlds and stuff. I mean, Rado's CV is incredible. He won Worlds with Vitality in 2023, and he tends to perform really good when it comes to the big moments as well. And other than Rado, I think there was the only player we spoke about. I think was Acro. It was Acro or Rado, and to me, it was a no-brainer to go with Rado because he's got a lot more experience on LAN and like the big stage, you know.
After top 8 at Worlds, do you consider, are you happy with your run in Lyon?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because I think we got top 8, which to me isn't a great result. I mean, it's okay, but it's very average in my opinion. But I think our run was pretty difficult. I mean, we played. Who do we play? We played KC in the quarters,
Yeah.
and before that, I think we played like pretty good teams as well. We played Vitality,
Yeah, you played
NRG.
energy, yeah.
Yeah, so we played a lot of good teams, and to be honest, we felt like we could have. Maybe I'm delusional, but we every time I go to Worlds, I'm like, we can win this. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's why I play a bit better at Worlds, but I don't know. It was especially Rado's mentality came in like kind of clutch because Rado's someone that like he's so energetic and so funny that he kind of carries the vibe like in that case. So it's a lot easier to play with. And yeah, I mean that's kind of all there is to it.
Why didn't you stick with him for this season?
So we didn't stick with Rado because we felt as though So we obviously knew. Well, I knew that Archie didn't want to stay with his team, or like it was like he wanted to join after the season. I spoke to him a bit about it, and we had like plans of it. So then when it came to the actual moment the season finished, like wait, no, I said that wrong. Like we weren't talking about it mid-season. It was after the season where I spoke to Archie about it, and then I spoke to Snasky and Nass, and I mean we just thought like that Archie's a better pick for us gameplay wise. I've teamed with Archie before. I know how he is, and it's like it just felt like an upgrade, like in the game and out of game for us.
So you joined, all three of you. You joined Gentle Mates, a French org. How did this move happen?
Okay, so me and Nass, before Archie, we got like offers from Nip, offers. I think I don't remember the other offers, but the only other competitive offer was Nip, and I'm pretty sure they were offering like significantly more than like other orgs and Gentle Mates, for example. But I don't know. Like Gentle Mates, I was meant to be a part of Gentle Mates the last season, the season before, not the 2024 season. I was meant to be on Gentle Mates, but like because I was told because I wasn't French, I wasn't picked, you know. So I was like, okay, that's fair enough. But the org Gentle Mates is like it's like a dream org in my opinion. I don't know, everything like outside looking in and even inside now is just I feel like it's an org that every player would want to be on and be a part of because it's so supportive. Like the fans are incredible, and like the CEOs even are so like involved, which is quite rare in my opinion with most orgs. And yeah, that's kind of about it. We just chose Genomics because they're just the best. They're the best org in my opinion.
Yeah. So you've been in an org with a lot of fame, like Team Liquid, a lot of fans as well. Now it's a French fan base. Do you see any difference between how you are now at Gentle Mates and at the time of Liquid?
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Gentle Mates and like the French orgs, in my opinion, is their passion is like on a different level. Like obviously Liquid's a huge org and they're obviously really good, but there's just something about being on a French org that makes you want to win more for the fans. Like for example, this Coupe de France tournament that we just played. I think if I played that tournament on a non-French org, I wouldn't want to win it as much as I do that I'm on Gentle Mates because they just give you another reason to win.
So no pressure, like all the fans, it will be something that you turn into positive for you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's obviously before we signed, there was a conversation we had like it's either we turn it into a positive like you said and like go with the energy and like go play well, or if we lose, we could get trash talk and stuff online. But we didn't like when we spoke about it, we didn't really care because I think it also helps that we're not French. I think when French players play for a French org, they have a different level of kind of nerves when they play for them compared to us. Because I mean, obviously we still want to win, but it's like it's not our home country. It's a different level of feeling. I don't know how it feels, because I'm not French. So that's kind of what my guess is for a French player to play for a French org.
So what's the plan? Are you gonna live in the gaming house, or are you gonna travel between your home in England and France?
Yeah, so we're gonna travel between regionals. We're gonna be in a gaming house for every main event of the regional, but the quals we're gonna play at home.
Okay. Any French lessons planned?
No.
No, okay.
No.
Let's talk about your teammates, Archie and Nass. In some way, it looks like you took the best of the last few seasons and put them together. It's also the first time like you stick with a teammate with Nass 2 years in a row. The previous time was with Liquid. Do you feel it's your how do you say, like the top? Is it your perfect team?
Yeah, I mean, like my idea going into this season was that I want to be able to have a long-term team, and I hate like having like a team where I'm not with them after a season because I don't think you could build anything like that. I mean, we have proof of like NRG, for example. They hit their prime in like I don't know how many years they've been together, same as Falcons, and they were incredible, you know. And I just wanted to have that same thing where I have teammates that I can rely on, they can rely on me, and that's kind of why I chose Nass and Archie. I mean, Nass, like his potential is like crazy. Like even though he's insane now, he can be so like he could be so much better even in the future, you know. But yeah, I mean, and of Archie, I mean, it's the same. Like I see Archie as a great teammate, and the missing piece we needed in the game style was Snasky, because obviously I've teamed with Archie before, Snasky's teamed with Archie before, so we understand how he plays, and we wanted that now rather than later, you know.
You almost replied to my next two questions. I was about to ask you Nass potential. Can he become like the best player in the world, in your opinion?
100%, 100%. I think he's, to be honest, I think this next season he's gonna show it more. But I mean, bro, this guy, like the sky's the limit for Nass.
And Archie, his strength as a player, as a teammate.
I mean, Archie, like I think he's extremely underrated. I don't think he's talked about enough. I mean, if you look at his career, the results he has with the teams he has is like incredible. To be honest, like he's maybe not the flashiest player, you know, that like people say, oh, he's insane, but his work on the pitch is like very, very underrated in my opinion.
And Snasky, what does he bring to the team as a coach?
Okay, Snasky, here's the thing, right? I hear a lot of people trash talk Snasky for some reason. I don't know why, right? I don't know where this agenda came from, but like the way I'd say it is, why would I team with someone? So the agenda was that he does nothing, and he just sits around and does nothing all day, and he's just like a cheerleader. But why would I team with someone who just cheerleads and does nothing? You know?
Maybe because he's your friend? I don't
No,
know.
no, man, come on. Like this is crazy, bro. Like, okay, Snasky, he's a gameplay coach, and like he focuses a lot on the gameplay. But the thing I really like about Snasky is outside the game, he's very calm. He's a very calm and normal person to be around. I mean, he's 29, you know. He's very, very mature, and I've had problems with coaches in the past where it's not as mature, and it's a lot more difficult to work with and be with outside the game. So he has the perfect balance of I trust what he talks about in game. I think he's going to show it a lot more this season with the gameplay. But I think his PR has not been great in the past. I'll be real. His PR has not been a bit cooked. But
maybe Rocket Baguette casters have had some opinions, maybe, and maybe like the results that you just showed in the Coupe de France proved us wrong, and we hope to be wrong also for the rest of the season. But yeah, we talked, and you also talked on the pitch. Let's talk about the Coupe de France. You dominated the online portion. You seem like the team that was the most prepared. Did you feel it like that?
yeah, I mean the thing is online, like we didn't even think we played like great. Like we felt we played good Rocket League, but it was nothing to. We had so much to improve on. And then when we went to the LAN, it like kind of clicked more, but we still have a lot to improve on. It's not like we're even close to being, you know, the team we want to be. And then that's nice to have, you know, because we've won. So it's a nice feeling.
Yeah. What happened on LAN this time in the finals against Carmine Corp? They dominated the first half of the match, and then you take the timeout, you come back, you win. What happened during that timeout?
I mean, okay, I'll say this. I'll start from the series. So we have a problem of starting slow right now, and we don't know where we're trying to figure it out. We think we know why now, but in my opinion, it was more that we weren't warmed up when we played KC. They just finished a series, and then we had a long break before that, and I don't know, the second that I got on the game, I didn't feel warmed up at all. It took me like a game or two. I think it's the same as Nass and Archie, but the timeout, I mean, the timeout was just Snasky just reminded us of like what we want to do, how we want to play it, and like just to like we're 2 games down at this point. Like, you know, if we lose the next one, the series is kind of cooked. So it's going to be hard to get back. So we need to just focus on our fundamentals and the things we work on in scrims.
So you don't yet have plans against KC, against Vitality. Is that you're still building your game?
Yeah. I mean, we're nowhere near to be like where we want to be. And like, for example, KC and Vitality, I don't think they are either. Like, it's kind of hard to figure out the way they're playing right now. I don't know if they have a specific thing they're working on, but compared to last season, I think they were a lot more structured, and it was kind of easy. Like, it was easier to see what they wanted to do, but harder to play. But now it's like I think it's a bit random what some teams are doing. But it's very early on, you know. It's very expected.
Yeah. What value do you give to this first win against those teams in a tournament?
I mean, it's an off-season tournament, so I'm not gonna, you know, say it's a great win, you know. But it's definitely a good indicator on how we wanna have the season going, and it will give us a lot of confidence. I mean, beating KC 3 times out of 3 times is definitely gonna be a mental thing for us when we play against them, and even any team, to be honest. Because in my opinion, KC are number 2 behind us in Europe,
Hmm.
and you know, beating them 3 times out of 3 is a confidence booster, 100%.
People will also expect you to win and dominate somehow, at least in the start of the season. Do you think it will have an impact on you and your team?
I mean, to be honest, no. I don't think any of us really care about what the outside people say. Like when we play, we just try to focus on our own game, and that's all there is to it, to be honest.
Fair enough. This off season is obviously shorter than usual. How do you feel about that, preparing RLCS like in a couple of weeks?
I mean, it's definitely a bit weird because my expectation was we were going to play in January. So when they announced it was in November or whenever it's like it was a bit of a shock. But I don't know. I personally like it because I don't like these long periods of waiting 3-4 months to play
Mm.
and you're just constantly scrimming. Because for me, a team kind of builds more when you play tournaments rather than scrims. Scrims are very good, but I think you kind of you scrim, you work on a play style, and then you go and see if you could do it in RLCS. And that's kind of how it works. You know, it's the tournaments that kind of build a team, in my opinion. And when you have a good tournament, that can carry your momentum throughout a whole season. So I personally like having a shorter break compared to a longer break.
Mhm. A new format has been added this season, the kickoff LAN, that will have a huge impact on the rest of the season, deciding for a major spot and for an extra spot for your region at Major 2 and Worlds. Do you like this addition?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's cool that we can. It's because it's regional one, right? That
Yep.
we get to play it.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's cool that the team who wins makes a major. And I don't. That's how it works, right?
That
I actually don't.
so you have day 6 of EU, day 6 of NA, and you take the 4 best teams in each region, and then they face on the last day of the Copenhagen kickoff LAN, and there the winner of this tournament makes major one.
I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's very cool that there's a tournament. I mean, we say it's a LAN, but it's more like studio LAN, so
Yeah,
it's not really a LAN.
yeah.
But I don't know. I like it, to be honest. I think it's cool that we can make the major from one tournament
Mm.
in the first one.
What are the EU teams that are making majors and LANs this season? You mentioned KC second. Obviously, you are number one. Who are the others?
I'd say us, Casey, Vitality. To be honest, that fourth spot, it could genuinely be one of like a couple teams. Like I can see. I think it will be GK, but I think they will battle it out with. It will be Nip, GK, and the Leos team. I think those 3 teams will most likely be the fourth spot.
Okay. This year, RLCS will also come back to France. First, did you enjoy the atmosphere in Lyon?
Yeah, Lyon was, in my opinion, the best LAN I've ever seen in Rocket League so far.
I agree. So, are you excited to meet the French fans again?
Oh, 100%. I mean, this time they'll be rooting for me, not against me, so it's gonna be a very exciting LAN.
Yeah, that's gonna be a huge change for you, and this a deserved one. They're also adding 2v2 format. Are you gonna play 1v1? Are you gonna play 2v2?
I'm thinking about the 1v1. I think I'll play it. I don't know yet, but I might do. And then the 2v2, I'll be playing with Nass.
Okay. Nice. What's Archie gonna do?
Actually, I have no idea. I don't think he'll play it.
Okay. Like, would you guys be allowed with your clubs to team with someone else? Like, would Archie be allowed if you wanted to? Okay.
Yeah, 100%. I already know there's like other orgs that have a player from one team and another team playing together.
FIFA as well. I know you like football because we always see you playing football either on stream or during LANs, during RLCS LANs. FIFA, this tournament doesn't. Yeah, like, do you want to? Would you like to play in FIFA someday?
Oh, 100%. I wanted to play from last year, but so the issue is my I want to play for England, but I don't have an English passport,
Okay.
and I was getting it sorted from last year's, but the thing is the process takes so long to the point where I'll be able to get it for next year rather than this year. So I would have missed 2 years now. I was able to play for Poland this year, but they told me if I play for Poland this year,
Yeah.
I can't play for England next year.
Yes.
So I just said I'm not gonna play. There's no point.
I understand. Almost finished this interview. A few generic questions. I'm always curious about the first time you played Rocket League. How was it? When was it and how?
It was when the game released in 2015 when I was 8 years old.
Okay. So like your parents or brother? How?
No, it was one of my school friends.
Okay.
Like I think we played FIFA, and then like he was like, "Oh, there's this game called Rocket League. Let's play." I was like, "Sure." And then I obviously really enjoyed football from a young age. I played football when I was very, very small, so I was instantly hooked on it.
I understand. Exactly the same feeling. When did you know that you would be able to become a professional player?
When I was 13, I like knew that I was gonna go pro. Like I was like decent when I was 13, and like I had like people telling me to just keep playing, who were like pretty decent in the game as well, because I'll go pro, and I just kept playing.
Is there a player you look up to? You looked up to at least before you go pro?
I had two that I really really enjoyed watching, and that was at the start it was Lachinio in the very very beginning of the game, and then Squishy.
Hmm.
They were the main two.
A lot of pro players today say Squishy. I'm still not surprised, but yeah, he did a really good job. Who's the goat in Rocket League?
I'm gonna say Monkey Moon.
Well, last thing, you can say whatever you want to the French fans, and there will be a lot of them supporting you this season.
I wanna once again I wanna thank them for trusting an international team. It's not easy. I know the French fans are very passionate about their teams and other fans as well. So I just want to say thank you, and it will be a very very good season. You have my promise.
Thank you very much, Oski. We wish you the best of luck for this season with Gentle Mates, with your teammates, and yeah, see you soon on Rocket Baguette.
Thank you very much. Thank you.